understanding is not intended to be a legally binding agreement. As a result, parties can typically avoid the agreement with no legal
Okay.
consequences.
Let me
Let me
close all
repeat
this
that,
out.
and I'm going to break it down in layman's terms. When they say, unlike contracts, however, a memorandum of understanding, which is what DL provided the community with,
Yes.
is not intended to be a legally binding agreement. By legally binding, that means that if you were to try to sue for what was not on a memorandum of understanding, there are no signatures. It is not legally binding.
Okay.
And the agreement, because he made the statement, oh, that came from his company. Well, the MOU came from UTA, which, as it says here, unlike contracts, however, a memorandum of understanding is not intended to be a legally binding agreement.
Never.
As a result,
Never,
parties
Nichelle.
can typically avoid the agreement with no legal consequences. However, that brings you to what Monique presented you with, which was a legal binding agreement. See, one of the key differences between a memorandum of understanding and a legal contract is enforceability.
Okay, I can understand that part.
The key difference between a contract and a memorandum of understanding is enforceability. Contracts are created when two or more parties intend to create a legally enforceable agreement. Parties into contracts after an offer has been accepted with considerations. Parties to contracts are legally obligated to comply with the terms and conditions of the agreement. I'll repeat.
Hey.
I'll repeat. It says,
chill out.
Parties to contracts are legally obligated to comply with the terms and conditions of the agreement. If a term or condition of a contract is breached, parties will face legal consequences. So, what does that mean? The documentation, hence the performance agreement that Monique provided you with, is a legally binding contract.
Missing,
Which is
right,
the reason
always
why,
smiling.
if you looked at the bottom of the contract, you saw initials on both sides, one from the promoter, one from our side.
Okay.
When he said this came from their company, it did. Because the artist must have a standard contract she provides as a courtesy to the promoter, because they won't know what it is that they need in order to utilize her services for hire. We wanted to get that granular and specific because DL was comfortable speaking in generalities. And generalities allow things to be hidden, such as the truth.
You know how you keep watching
Is this necessary?
over and over and over again, and the only thing that changes are the faces because the stories remain the same? And if you want our babies to believe that a deal memo is anything close to a contract, what are you feeding us, DL?
Look at the comments on Monique's live
You can put anything
on this YouTube, because I got it pulled up.
That's what you would.
The way that these people on here saying, bye Monique, good luck, we don't care.
Show his signed contract.
They say we ain't no damn babies. This is wild. It's your job to protect her image. Okay.
Comedians.
This, they say go write some jokes. Good grief.
It makes my heart hurt for y'all.
Not for us.
Because it's making me understand how they are able to exploit, take advantage, use.
I don't know, Flourish, I didn't watch it.
I understand how it's able to be done. Because when y'all start standing up and you're fighting against a sister that's saying, you've got to treat us fairly. You're fighting against a sister that's saying, I earned that position as headliner. Didn't nobody give it to me? I earned that position. You got a sister that's saying, listen,
I'm trying to wait till she finishes.
Would say, oh, she's just selfish and thinking about herself. Anybody that's selfish, D.L. Hughley, would not take a 13-year hit in their career.
Maybe like 20 minutes?
See, if I was selfish, I would have taken the $500,000 that Tyler Perry tried to offer.
To be quiet about it.
To be quiet and make it go away. If I was selfish,
oh my gosh,
D.L. Hughley, I would have had the conversation privately. See, I know the moment I say it out loud, I know the ridicule is coming. I know it's coming full force. But
somebody just said, I'm sorry, it just can't be everybody else. Monique, this is bad damage control, baby. I'm going to tell you straight up.
They don't.
This is
get
horrible
specific
damage control.
about what it is that we've done. The problem that it's had with Monique, as
I'm saying
with
I think
many
this is why
black
she
people,
doing. Oh, okay.
y'all not supposed to stand up for yourself. You're not supposed to stand up for yourself. If Tyler Perry says anything they ask me to do is what I do and he's a billionaire, well, who are you to stand up for yourself? See, we know we crazy. We crazy. Because everything that we're communicating goes, it is counterintuitive if you're trying to get the bag.
You know what, Daddy, though?
What?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What?
But if you're trying to get inner peace, because it's a lot of rich people out here.
Hold on.
But they don't have inner peace. Everybody's mama, when they set out for Hollywood.
This is bad. This is bad, bro.
When you make it. I'm sorry. Don't forget where you come from. That's what they say. Don't forget where you come from. Well, we come from a little place called Baltimore, Maryland.
Y'all kill me with this.
Baltimore, Maryland. But it's no different from Detroit. It's no different from Philly, D.C., Compton, Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas. It's no different from Nebraska. It's no different from New York. Where the real people live, they can relate to what it is that we're saying. They appreciate the specificity, the specifics, the granular discussion that we're having. We're not going to talk to you.
You cannot apply that to everybody of this world. What is y'all doing? What?
I'm going to be transparent with you. I'm sitting next to a black woman.
We understand that.
You call selfish, but y'all forget when he brought up Lee Daniels. See, Lee Daniels has a support team that tapped into that man's conscience, that made him say, "Let me go up on stage and give this man, give this woman an apology. I want my friend back because I know." And if y'all listen to what he said afterwards, it's very important. He said, "I got caught up essentially in the."
She said, "Shout out to Detroit."
Until I realized what was important.
Don't say
and
Chicago, sir.
An individual who had enough nuts, literally and figuratively, from the trans community named T.S. Madison to have a real conversation with him. It took his family, his sisters, his people, black women that circled him and said, "Do right. Do what's right." And you know what? He was big enough as a man to do it.
Or maybe he was just tired of y'all coming at him left and right. He just got tired of the shit. That's another possibility too. It's not just your side of how you think that came to be.
And this black woman right here, because y'all people are called us selfish. Y'all wasn't there on the set when it was a white gentleman refusing to give Lee Daniels the light he was supposed to get. And he said, "I'm not going to give Lee the light that he wants." And Monique pulled his car right there and brought Lee over and said, "This man is messing with your life." Y'all wasn't there on the set of.
You say it makes you wonder if he didn't want to be seen in a negative light to the LGBTQ plus community. See, that's a thing. That's a thing.
Wrote and directed Almost Christmas. And she said, "Hey, don't disrespect this, what?
Black man.
By giving directions as a producer over the director. If you don't believe us, ask the question." See, y'all weren't there when Monique was on the Parkers.
Oh, gosh.
And she said to the individual, because this is what makes her a problem. I need y'all to know she can be difficult. This is what makes her a problem. The individuals that you call extras, she calls background professionals. She had a problem that they
I've been lacking. I need to get back in the gym and start lifting again.
Water and lemonade was
but we getting there. Thank you.
And she said, "Why won't y'all give them some of the hot food that we eat? Because we ordering out and y'all ain't even eating." See,
okay, respect for that.
That is a problem. But who is it a problem for? Is it a problem for the people who are sitting there all day with lemon and water if they get hot food? Because they were there before we get there.
Shut up, D.
And then
After.
Or is it a problem for the powers that be? And you got to ask yourself, who is she having these challenges with? Is it the powers that be, or is it the people in the support positions trying to uplift the show.
I need to pause this, but I don't want to miss nothing.
Now, if Tyler Perry...
Can I pause this? No, I can't. Never mind. I'm going to wait till it's done. I'm trying to remember everything, but it's going to be hard.
Because they would have said, we can't ask that sister to do anything for us for free when we don't have a contract for her to do anything with us.
Thank you.
Do I have a...
Because I want to address something.
You know what?
And
Let me...
I want you black women to hear what this black man
Damn, it's all the way in there.
I gave Monique a chance. D.L. Hughley said he gave me a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here will be the question.
Well, you know what? Let me open up my notepad right here on my laptop.
What did you give me a chance to do? You weren't the promoter.
Let me open this up
Nobody
right now.
came from you. Who are you that you would be giving me a chance?
Notebook.
The arrogance that you could speak like that I gave her a chance to do what, DL? And then if you're going to tell it, please don't mislead people. DL and I were scheduled to do another show together. I want us to address it, and I want y'all to do your homework. If you remember the Super Bowl show that happened in L.A., there was a time that D.L. Hughley was on that show. And then there was a time that he just wasn't.
But you were the what on that show?
Headliner. I was the headliner on that show. All these other times that he speaks about, it never came across our desk. So stop trying to pull the wool over the community's eyes. And what I would ask of the community, what I would beg of us, stop being so quick to jump on the bus whichever way it goes down the street.
Fuck all that.
Enough.
Oh, sorry, y'all.
Listen to what it really is, not your emotions, not what you... Listen to the facts of what it is. Go back and listen to what I said.
Monique and Sydney, please with this. Y'all are killing me right now. Hold on. Let me write this down.
Listen to what I said when that man said, would your husband, or that woman said, would your husband rather sleep with these people? Ricky Smiley, would you be offended if someone said that about your loved ones? How about you, Roland Martin? Would you be offended if someone asked you that about your wife? How about you, Kim Whitley?
And he was also speaking in reference to wanting to give Monique a chance, and his people have warned him against it, as if he had some sort of prophecy seeing into the future. Let's clarify why he felt that way.
Why did he feel that way?
See, there was a show that he was doing on TV One called the D.L. Hughley Show.
Yes.
Oh gosh, we're going all the way back in the time capsule.
To ask if Monique
this is on the show. They really taking this all the way back. Monique,
per her statement to me, that she would not be coming on the show.
Did it stop? Is it me or is it them? It's them.
Okay, thank you.
Turn the camera upwards. Why are y'all in landscape mode knowing that y'all on Instagram?
Came back and
please turn this camera the right way.
I said to Monique, would you like
oh my God, it was right just for a second.
I expressed to them.
Good God.
Monique did not feel comfortable going on the show with an individual who was supporting a man that she thought was a friend, that would blindside her with the question that was ultimately putting our people down.
Let me pause. Let me mute this really quick on the MacBook. It'll still be running on YouTube though. Y'all still be able to hear it over there. Here's my problem, and y'all probably still hear me on YouTube as it is. All of that stuff that happened in the past should remain either in the past or behind closed doors. Us having to hear about this right now is pointless because we do not care about what led up to this. We only care about what's going on right now. That whole past situation, all the way back to the Kings and Queens of Comedy, y'all should have squashed that shit back then. Y'all are petty as hell, and then y'all are asking us not to input stuff into this situation, knowing that you put this in the public media, and now what you're trying to do, you're trying to clean up and saying, we need to stick together. Why is it against black women? Why we gotta be like that? You did this. We wouldn't have known about this had you not got on camera and did what you did. So it's like, that's what's pissing me off about this. I understand that you were frustrated. I understand that you guys have a miscommunication, probably from the promoters. It's the promoters' issue. I get that part. The whole part that I'm not understanding is why are y'all yet again doing another press release, a horrible one at that, in this damn landscape mode. You got me turned upside down like this. Why are y'all not talking behind closed doors, and instead of doing these press runs to the Breakfast Club, to the Neighborhood Talk, or wherever you're going, instead of talking to us on social media, why are you guys not sitting down with management, to producers, and the talent, which would be you, behind closed doors, and having a discussion on who fucked up? That's the only discussion that needs to be had here. Not with us as the public, not with us getting us to chime in and then telling us basically to mind our business. Fuck all that. Listen, I'm finna continue.
As mama.
For publicity,
So
right.
we have brought into people having enough reverence and honor and respect to call each other mama and daddy, and they've made our community believe that that is weird. Really?
It is weird outside of your bedroom and outside of your home. You should not be calling some black man your daddy outside of your household. And if you do, it should be like on the low. I shouldn't be sitting around calling my wife or whoever I'm dating that my pet name like that. Just that, like that's our thing. It shouldn't be like the public shouldn't know that shit. That should be between us. It is fucking weird.
Oh, that go her husband again. That go, yes, there he goes again. God damn it.
Yeah, my husband say my husband. That's different than daddy.
It looks so unfamiliar,
Right.
to see a black man standing with his black wife.
Oh gosh, y'all killing me.
It looks so unfamiliar to us. Some of us sweet babies will try to pull it apart.
Y'all killing me.
When you get pulled up,
Then say, ooh.
Miss Sherilyn in the Whole Foods, and she grabbed you by your
Yes, ma'am,
arm,
it is
she
weird.
pulled up a girlfriend who easily was in her early 70s, and they say, we proud of how you stay by that black woman.
Mm-hmm.
We proud of what y'all doing.
Mm-hmm.
We can take all the ridicule, all the insults from anyone.
Mm-hmm.
What we trying to imply and confirm for individuals that are together.
They are gaslighting the entire situation.
Because the system, the business, the world is designed to divide us. Out of the individuals that you've seen talking about the poor treatment that women get in this industry.
I agree with the poor treatment of women in the industry. I absolutely agree with that.
And the reason is, it is not in the best interest of management to speak to the bias that is attached to their black artists. And the reason being, they are beholden to the studios. Because as Monique was told by a former manager of a larger agency, and I witnessed it, he said, it is in our best interest to be on the side of the studios. Why? Because artists come and go, but the studios
That's facts, though.
stay.
That's facts.
And when y'all are saying, Monique,
Hold on, let's speak on that topic though. Hold on, because you acting like you said something deep right there, Sydney. Artists do come and go. That's why studios conduct themselves the way they do. I'm not saying it is right. I'm not saying it is something that we should continue to allow, but there is a system and there is a way to handle that situation. When you put yourself up as the sacrificial lamb, yes, you send a message, but would it be a different message to shift the studios? Hell no, because y'all ain't got that type of studio money. There's a certain way that you go about doing it. Now, continue to put yourself up for sacrifice in this type of manner is not doing anything great for Monique's career. Let's speak on that. Because it's not helping her out, continuously putting herself in the forefront. Yes, it may shift some things later on down the line. She will be used as an example later on down the line. But what is that doing for Monique right now? If you're trying to get Monique back into the public graces of being back in production of things, great. She's on the next season of BMF. Great. Absolutely. Somebody gave her a chance. 50 Cent. Good. But how much after that will she continue to get after this? Because then again, she's going to be looked at again as the one that's difficult to work with. It always has to be this public issue. Things sometimes need to be held back from the public, and it needs to be handled accordingly behind the scenes. That's what you're not getting. But as her management, for some god-awful reason, you're putting her out here to sacrifice herself. I don't know what your opportunity is coming from this, but you're not setting her up in a positive light doing this for her. I'm just letting you know, just my opinion.
Give you that dog because you were really close with your dad and the love that y'all have, and you want to keep him with you all the time. I respect that.
Then why
And I
talk
hope
about
that
that?
your dad told you, son, don't mess with people that's not messing with you.
Oh,
Because you're
gosh.
going to get your ass handed to you.
Oh, gosh.
I hope your dad shared that with you, so as you're walking the dog full of
I'm
love
surprised there are
and
no
words
hidden
to your
recorded
dad
conversations being
that is
exposed.
respected, I
Look
hope
for
you
it,
take
Philetta
the
Shah.
principles and the morals and the values that Mr. Hughley fed into you to say, hey, brother, treat people like you want to be treated. Now, you treated Monique like you wanted to be treated.
But see,
You
here
talk
goes
shit
another thing.
to that
Monique, you
baby for
tiptoeing
years,
on shit.
and
Leave
then
that man's
Saturday night,
father
you
out of
got
it,
tender.
the man's dog out of it. Like, there's a way to
How
get
does
your
that
point
make
across
sense?
without bringing
All
other
the
people
comedians
into it
watching.
for this explanation.
What are we teaching them, DL? Are we teaching them it's
This
okay
this
to
woman.
act that way? For the older veteran comedians that got involved into
What
this
happened, Rooster?
conversation right here, and y'all started speaking foolishly. What
I'm
are
kind
we
of going
telling
back
the
and forth, so
babies
let me
coming
know what you're talking
behind
about.
us? See, that's important to me. I know for some of y'all, it ain't important to y'all. You got yours, they got theirs to get. It's important to me.
The vote. Oh,
What
hold
they
on.
see. It's important to me.
The verdict
that
being
they
read?
did see that
Oh,
contract.
shit.
I'm glad you showed that contract. Sweet babies, if you
Let
own
me
your
pull up
own
YouTube
business,
real fucking fast. Hold
you
on.
should have your own
Ho, ho, ho,
contract.
ho, ho.
I don't know what kind of
Verdict,
business
verdict.
DL does.
Where we at? Where we at?
That
Huh?
he would have a deal memo
Hold
and
on.
say that that is a
Monique,
contract.
I make.
Yes.
And you
Ah!
now know,
Wait a minute.
for those who didn't know
Fuck that.
before,
Designed and intended by Ms. Heard. Answer, yes.
Huh?
Question, due to circumstances surrounding the publication of the statement, it conveyed a defamatory implication to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp.
Here we go.
Answer, yes.
Huh?
Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven by clear and convincing evidence that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes. Three. As
Can
to
y'all see the
statement
entire screen for that?
appearing in the op-ed entitled
I'm
A
making sure that you guys can
Transformative
see.
Woman for Women
I blew it
in
up,
the
so.
Washington Post print edition and the online op-ed, Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change.
Okay.
In the Washington Post online edition. Quote, I
Let me
had the
change this
rare
shit right
vantage
now.
point of seeing
I need to
in
change the
real
title.
time how institutions protect men accused of abuse. End quote. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence that question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false? Answer, yes. Question, the statement has a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Question, the defamatory implication was designed and intended by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, due to circumstances surrounding the publication of this statement,
Get it.
it conveyed a defamatory implication to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp?
I need to put this
Answer,
picture up here
yes.
right now.
Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven by clear and convincing evidence that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes. As against Amber Heard, we the jury award compensatory damages in the amount of $10 million.
What?
As against Amber Heard, we the jury award punitive damages in the amount of $5 million.
What?
In civil case number CL 2019
Damn, they only got a 720.
2911, Ms. Heard's claim against Mr. Depp. 1. As to this statement appearing in the April 8, 2020.
I'm confused on
online
whether she
edition
winning
of
or
the
not. Hold
Daily
on.
Mail. Quote, Amber Heard and her friends in the media use fake sexual violence allegations as both a sword and shield, depending on their needs. They have selected some of her sexual violence hoax facts as the sword, inflicting them on the public and Mr. Depp. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, no.
Oh!
2. As to this statement appearing in the April 27th, 2020 online edition of the Daily Mail. Quote, quite simply, this was an ambush, a hoax. They Mr. Depp up by calling the cops, but the first attempt did not do the trick. The officers came to the penthouses, thoroughly searched and interviewed, and left after seeing no damage to face or property. So Amber and her friends spilled a little wine and roughed the place up, got their story straight under the direction of a lawyer and publicist,
Say that.
and then placed a second call to 911. End quote.
Ooh.
Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Ms. Heard proven by a greater weight of the evidence that question, Mr. Waldman, while acting as an agent for Mr. Depp, made or published the statement? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Ms. Heard. Answer, yes. Question, the statement was seen by someone other than Ms. Heard. Answer, yes. Question, the statement was
good.
false. Answer, yes. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven by clear and convincing evidence that the statement by Mr. Waldman was made with actual malice? Answer, yes.
I'm just trying to keep up. I'm just trying to look, y'all.
Appearing in the April 27th, 2020 online edition of the Daily Mail, quote, we've reached the beginning of the end of Ms. Heard's abuse hoax against Johnny Depp.
Abuse hoax, they're calling
Do
it.
you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer,
No.
No.
Okay.
As against John C. Depp II, we, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $2 million. As against John C. Depp II, we, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $0.
Does either side wish to have the jury polled?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Jamie?
Members of the jury, if this is your verdict, please answer yes. If this is not your verdict, please answer no. Juror number 6. Juror number 10. Juror number 15. Juror number 16. Juror number 22. Juror number 27. Juror number 29.
I do find that the jury's verdict is unanimous. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes your service in this case. I want to thank you again for your dedication and your hard work during this trial. I know I speak for everybody here when I tell you that we appreciate your sacrifices and your time and your public service in this matter, okay? So I'm going to have you go back to the jury deliberation room for one more time, and then we'll release you from there, okay? All right, thank you.
There we go, everyone, right here on Live Now from Fox News, watching live here for you. Just this breaking news as the jury finds Amber Heard defamed Johnny Depp.
Look at that.
As far as monetary concerns right there, and now the defense team shaking hands with each other right there as the jury is now leaving. Obviously,
ooh, this about to be so.
Amber Heard was. She remained. Really had no impression on her face at the moment right there as it was being read out. Let's listen a little bit more here on Live Now from Fox if we can.
Okay.
Circulated to Ms. Bretterhoff, and we can have all the objections noted on it.
Pay that man. Pay that man.
All right.
You're done.
Before that date, I'll take it off.
You're fucking done, Amber.
Again, thank you to all the attorneys for your professionalism, and you're welcome to come to my courtroom anytime. Well, give me a few weeks, but then you can come anytime, okay? All right. The court is adjourned.
Amber Turd, Amber Turd, Amber Turd, Amber Turd. You are done. You are done.
World right there. Let's join now my co-hosts are right here on Live Now from.
Call Elon. Elon to pay it for you. Call Elon.
Like, there's a lot to break down here because
This is amazing.
Amazing.
Amazing. Amazing.
The jury awarding Johnny Depp $15 million.
Ooh.
A lot to kind of dive into. Punitive damages. There's circumstances and questions that were asked of the jury on whether or not those specific headlines, those specific evidence presented in court was defamatory or not. I want to bring in Imran Ansari. He's a legal analyst who has been with us throughout this trial as well. Imran, so we know that Johnny Depp was defamed, and the jury now saying, hey, $15 million worth.
Okay.
But also $2 million being awarded to Amber Heard. How does this all break down?
But you know what? You know what? It doesn't even matter. The public won't care. She can have them little $2 funky million. They about to eat her ass up, bro. Let me mute this really quick. You can walk away with them little funky $2 million, baby, because the way that you about to get out of this, the amount of people that you will have to pay to make you disappear, Amber. Them $2 million go come and go just like that, like it's 2 pennies. Then you will barely miss the $2 million. Don't worry, baby. It's gonna pass out your hands. It's gonna go right to the ACLU. Cause don't you owe? You still owe them people, right? So so that's money that basically you not even go have. Just go ahead and just hand it on over to them people. Go ahead and hand it over to other people that you owe. You owe your lawyer $6 million. Probably your publicist has been working overtime. You probably gonna have to pay her them $2 million. Just go ahead and hand it over to her. Because at this point, you're done, Amber. You'll be lucky if you get an indie film. You'll be lucky if they give you OnlyFans at this point. Just go ahead and just hand it all over to God, Amber, because I don't even know if God want to help you out with it. Let's just go ahead and listen to what they saying, because at this point, I'm not even flabbergasted. I'm proud.
Johnny Depp, in terms of that 15 million aggregate verdict in terms of damages assessed against Amber Heard, and then $2 million though for Amber Heard. So you see this jury, and it's going to be very interesting if we hear from these jurors after this case as to the thought process behind it. But I think that they really saw during the course of this trial, Daytona, a really remarkable opening of the book, I should say.
And she said sitting there looking pitiful.
Unfortunate narrative.
She knows she's shaking down to her toes, bro. She trying to look cool. Ain't no way.
And really how domestic violence can be possibly perpetrated by both a man and a woman in the context of a relationship. Here are all the ugly details.
This is huge
for the public and those jurors to see.
Okay, so I'm still a little confused.
The biggest Uno reverse I never saw coming.
So
I was hoping, but
Johnny Depp won this defamation trial, and he is now being awarded $13 million.
Could you imagine?
Well, no, you could break it down like that, yeah. If you want to see, parse out both cases, both awards of damages, and then reduce the $2 million that he is now on the hook for Amber Heard's counterclaim. You could do that, or you could take it in a separate context and analyze what the jury considered.
Johnny, let me hold $2. Let me hold $2 million. You got it. You ain't gonna miss it.
Came in and talked about Q scores on both sides.
They should put that kind of on a little booster. He can throw that for 1,000. Shut up, Brewster.
Diminished roles he may have lost, and they had taken that into consideration, Daytona, in awarding that $15 million aggregate.
Good for them.
Now you have $2 million also awarded to Amber Heard. Now let's think about that verdict right there. Of course, those were statements that went to Waldman, who was a representative, an attorney of Johnny Depp.
Okay.
He was able to be brought into that case, meaning Johnny Depp, based on this agency analysis under the law, saying that Waldman was his agent, therefore he would be liable for any defamatory statements that he may have made. And of course, now Johnny Depp is hit with that verdict. They did find defamation as to that one statement in the Daily Mail. And now there's $2 million that he owes to Amber Heard. So yes, you can look at it. All right, you got $15 million, but you also now owe the opposing party $2 million.
So basically, it's just the offset. So basically, he would only get $13 million, because what's the point of then handing her back $2 million, right? So it just offset what she got to pay him at this point, correct? Basically, he'll just get $13 million.
To this, any last statements?
Okay.
They didn't object right now, but they did say we will be back. What did you make of that?
So there's always.
She ruined her own career. She did it to herself. She did it to herself.
Set aside the verdict or challenge the amount of damages that were awarded here. There are a lot of possible routes for both parties if they want to.
Looking like Gone Girl Part 2. Look at her.
Of course, you hear objections being laid out
Gone Girl.
in the course of trial. That is to preserve for appellate not only what's going on in trial as of the moment, but also for appeal. If there's anything that's objectionable and the judge rules in a certain way that could be brought up on appeal, an attorney is going to latch on to that if a verdict is
But at
not
this point, it don't matter if she'll appeal or
so
not.
we may see appeals
The
from
public
both
not go
sides
care.
of the coin
The
here,
studios not go
in
care.
this trial as to the
They not go care at all.
verdicts, that they have both had against them, because Johnny Depp won, but also Amber Heard won. So there's going to be 2 rounds of appeal.
Time to send Elon Musk that hey big head
I'm
ticks,
curious to get your thoughts on this.
and he go pay it.
It was read today.
With his sorry
How
ass.
quickly could these damages be awarded to the other?
Right, so there's certain time periods. Of course, if there's an appeal, that's taken into consideration.
Truth
Sometimes
wins
there's
is
agreement between the
trending.
Parties where a verdict or damages may be held in abeyance pending an appeal.
Let me put that in
these
my
are significant amounts of damages, no matter how you cut it.
And the
15 million,
hashtags.
of course, is a tremendous amount. But also $2 million is, that's no chump change right there. So there may be certain avenues that the parties may go about. But also typically after a verdict, at least here, let's say in New York State, it may be different down in Virginia, but I'm an attorney practicing here in New York. After certain procedures are done in court, you typically have about 20 days to pay out a verdict, a sum settlement or a verdict amount taken at trial, unless there is a motion to stay that damage is pending appeal, and that's something that both these parties may seek to enforce in court.
Okay.
Taking a step back, a little breather here, because we just got this verdict, and this is what we.
Who's
have
doing
been
the description for me?
waiting
Me.
when you heard
I'm
about
changing
that,
in the real time, D.
What was your initial reaction? Were you surprised? Did you kind of expect this? What are
So
your
why they're taking a break and talking about
I
this?
wasn't
Let me ask
surprised
your
at all.
opinions. Hold
I
on.
was
Let me
actually surprised that they did
mute
award,
this
that
on the
one
actual
count to
screen.
Amber Heard.
So let me ask you guys this in the comments. What is your thoughts? What are your thoughts? My bad. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think this is right? Do you think that she deserves the $2 million, even though it's justified by the jury standards? Do you think that this is a fair outcome? Do you think that this was right? I'm going to give you my opinion. I absolutely feel that he deserved to win this case. And as much as I tried to go into it unbiased with the evidence that was presented, he deserves everything that he's getting out of this case. This man is about to skyrocket back above and beyond. Disney, count your fucking days. That man said he not fucking with y'all no more. And he meant that shit. Just like he said that she wouldn't go see his eyes anymore, you ain't go see his talent no more. Count your fucking days, Disney. You made a mistake. Issue that man an apology, a public apology. That's the only way. The only way you can seem like you're on the right side, not even the right side. That's the only way you can seem like you have some type of standards and morals about how you handle this situation. Issue an apology to Johnny Depp. He don't have to work with you. You don't have to work with him. But you are obligated at this point to make it right. Because what he can do, low key, he can fuck around and sue for lost wages. That how y'all done kicked him off these projects. Beware. I'm just saying the loss of work. I'm just saying. Let me read some of the comments. And Disney and Universal needs to give him POTC and Fantastic Beasts back. I absolutely agree with Fantastic Beasts. He should be giving that back. You said that she's going to get the money from Elon Musk. That's probably a guaranteed effort that she's probably going to get that money from Elon Musk because he's the only fool that's going to give it to her. I'm really pissed off he even still offered her security and everything else like that and was giving her money before and paid those pledges on her behalf. Amber's playing a very dangerous game. She played people, everybody in these pieces of the puzzle. So I don't feel sorry for her at this point. There's no amount of money to fix the damage done to his reputation. I agree with you. I agree. So she said survive an Amber Turd. Okay. Pirates of the Caribbean. Honestly, I think that franchise is so soured from this experience. I don't want him to go back to the Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't. It would be nice if he go back and do like a closeout, but I don't think Johnny even wants that. To be honest with you, she basically ain't win nothing because that $2 million is being offset. Correct. That's what I was saying. The $15 million that she owes him is just gonna be offset by $13 million. She still gonna owe the $13 million. That's nothing. Okay. So that to me, that's his kids she has. Okay. Let me see. Funny jokes aside, I bet Amber got some bump. I'm not gonna read that. You chill out because I'm still on YouTube. The total is 30 million. Wait. Maybe dang green because I came in late. You saying how much is it in all? You saying 30 million? Wait a damn minute. Where was I? Well, we had came in late because we was too busy on the Monique situation. You mean to tell me that she's is broken up? Good God. Let me hold on. Let me finish this and this. We go research that.
From these jurors, I think that they're going
Can
to
I look?
be
Let me see
possibly
on another
speaking to the
screen. Can I
media.
look that
That
up
seems
real
to be the
quick? Hold
trend
on.
these days on these high-profile trials. Of course, we've seen in recent history with some
Johnny Depp.
high-profile cases when jurors talk to the media afterwards.
Verdict.
Sometimes that lends itself to legal challenges based on what's
Results.
learned from those jurors after that. But it's going to be interesting to hear what their thought process is.
The Los
And
Angeles
also
Times.
to see how
Okay.
the careers of both Johnny Depp and Amber Heard play out after this. A lot of people say Johnny Depp is going to have a real, comeback in Hollywood, whereas Amber Heard, her career is going to seriously suffer
It is.
from this trial.
All great points. We really, really appreciate you joining us here on Live Now from Fox and getting your insight, as always, as we bring you the very top stories revolving all around this verdict that just came in. So we appreciate you joining us here once again on Live Now from Fox, everybody. Just in case you're joining us, maybe coming in a little bit late to the news, maybe you heard about the news and now you're saying, hey, I want to see what everything is about, maybe some of the coverage. I want to take you
15, 10, 5. Compensatory liable and one more. Okay. Disney replaced them with a woman. People won't support that movie, and any female who take the role will be dragged. True.
Keeping an eye on outside of the courthouse here.
Oof.
Anybody comes to the podium, we're gonna
They about to show out for this man, and rightfully so. Oh shit! I lowered the wrong thing. My bad.
The verdict being read out.
Okay, so here you go.
In civil case number CL 2019-2911,
Okay.
Mr. Depp's claim against Ms. Heard. 1. As to the statement appearing in the online op-ed entitled Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. In the Washington Post online edition.
Okay.
Quote, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. End quote. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes.
Okay.
Has Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence that question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes.
Okay.
Question, the statement was about
Looking
Mr.
pathetic.
Depp. Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false. Answer, yes.
Okay.
Question, the statement has a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp. Answer,
Yes.
yes.
Okay. Okay.
Question, the defamatory implication.
We live society. We was already ready.
By Ms. Heard. Answer, yes. Question, due to circumstances surrounding the publication of the statement,
Okay.
it conveyed a defamatory implication to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp. Answer, yes. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven by clear and convincing evidence that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer,
Yes.
yes.
Okay. This is the part we missed. Okay.
2. As to the statement appearing in the op-ed entitled A Transformative Moment for Women in the Washington Post print edition and the online op-ed, Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. In the Washington Post online edition. Quote, then 2 years ago, I became a public figure representing domestic abuse, and I felt the full force of our culture's wrath for women who speak out, end quote.
And that's where you ended your life, girl.
Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation. Answer, yes. Has Mr. Depp
Good for
proven
him.
by a greater weight of the evidence that question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false. Answer, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Question, the statement has a defamatory implication
Hey,
about
Miss
Mr.
Parker.
Depp. Answer, yes.
Hey, you know it.
Question, the defamatory implication
They
was
over on
designed
YouTube.
and intended by Ms. Heard. Answer, yes.
She's done.
Question, due to circumstances surrounding the publication of the statement, it conveyed a defamatory implication to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp.
Uh-huh.
Answer, yes. Do you find that
She's
Mr.
done.
Depp has proven by clear and convincing evidence that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice?
Yes.
Answer, yes.
She's done. She's done, bro.
3.
You're done.
As to the statement appearing in the op-ed entitled A Transformative Moment for Women in the Washington Post print edition and the online op-ed, Amber
I
Heard,
agree, society.
I
She can't
spoke
bounce
out
back from
against
this.
sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. In the Washington Post online edition. Quote, I had the rare vantage point of seeing in real time
Shut up,
how
James.
institutions protect men accused of abuse. End quote. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation?
Yes.
Answer, yes. Has Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence that question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false? Answer, yes. Question, the statement has a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the defamatory implication was designed and intended by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, due to circumstances surrounding the publication of this statement, it conveyed a defamatory implication to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven by clear and convincing evidence that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes. As against Amber Heard,
Okay.
we, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $10 million.
Okay.
As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $5 million.
Okay, that's 15.
In civil case number CL 2019-2911, Ms. Heard's claim against Mr. Depp.
So it's just the 15.
As to this statement, appearing in the April 8, 2020 online edition of the Daily Mail, quote, Amber Heard and her friends in the media use fake sexual violence allegations as both a sword and shield, depending on their needs. They have selected some of her sexual violence hoax facts as
The
sword,
fact that they actually saying hoax
inflicting them on the
is
public
what's fucking it all the
and
way
Mr.
up.
Depp.
That part?
Do you find that Ms. Heard
Ooh.
has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, no.
Okay.
2. As to this statement appearing in the April 27th,
He should sue ACLU.
2020 online edition of the Daily Mail. Quote, quite simply, this was an ambush, a hoax. They set Mr. Depp up by calling the cops, but the first attempt did not do the trick.
This the part, the setup.
The officers came to the penthouses, thoroughly searched and interviewed,
And they found nothing.
left after seeing no damage to face or property.
Right, we know that part.
So Amber and her friends
Fucked it up.
spilled a little wine and roughed the place up.
And called him back.
Got their story straight under the direction of a lawyer
Yes.
and publicist, and then placed a second call to 911.
That's where she fucked up right there.
Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation?
Nope.
Answer, yes.
Nope. Wait, yes?
Ms. Heard proven by a greater weight of the evidence that question, Mr. Waldman, while acting as an agent,
Yeah,
Mr.
society.
Depp,
She messed up when she
made
lied on
and published
LAPD.
the statement.
I agree.
Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Ms. Heard. Answer, yes. Question, the statement was seen by someone other than Ms. Heard.
Look at her rocking,
Answer,
acting like
yes.
she intoxicated off
Question,
what's about to happen to her. That's why she looking the way she is. She floating like this.
Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven by clear and convincing
She worried.
evidence that the statement
She
by
shook.
Whitman Waldman was made with actual malice? Answer, yes.
Okay.
3. As to this statement, appearing in the April 27th, 2020 online
He's
edition
talking
of
shit
the
because
Daily
he
Mail,
noticed she was
quote,
aligned up.
we've reached the beginning of the end of Miss Heard's abuse hoax against Johnny Depp.
That
End
hoax
quote.
word, boys.
Do you
That's
find
go.
that
That's
Ms.
go
Heard
follow her
has
for the rest of her
proven
life.
all the elements of defamation? Answer, no.
Somebody put a suicide watch on Amber Heard.
We, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $2 million. As against John C. Depp
Okay,
II,
Fluttershy.
we, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $0.
Oh, okay. So 0 for that for her other
Does
claim.
either side wish to have the jury polled?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Jamie?
Members of the jury, if this is your verdict,
Look at
please
Elaine. She
answer
just
yes.
looking like she ready to
If
fly
this is
away
not
with them
your verdict, please
wings,
answer
them
no.
1980s Farrah Fawcett
Juror
wings.
number 6. Juror number 10. Juror number 15. Juror number 16. Juror number 22.
You all right?
Juror number 27.
Mm-hmm.
Juror number 29.
Mm-hmm.
I do find that the jury's verdict is unanimous. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes your service in this case. I want to thank you again for your dedication and your hard work.
Thank
in this
you,
trial. And I know I
jury,
speak for everybody here.
for doing your jobs
When I
correctly. Thank you, God. They saw through all that shit.
Sacrifices and your time and your public service in this matter. Okay, so I'm going to have you go back to the jury deliberation room for one more time, and then we'll release you from there. Okay. All right,
Okay.
Thank you.
And again, that was moments ago.
All right, so I'm going to keep this muted in the background just in case they start showing anything else. What do we think? What? Let me put down back to the main camera. My bad. I'm going to come back. Wait. Nope. I spoke too soon. Hold on.
Just put out. So let me read this here to you. She says, the disappointment I feel today is beyond words. I'm heartbroken
Amber.
that the mountain of evidence still was not enough to stand up to the power, influence, and sway of my ex-husband.
Amber, no.
What this verdict means for other women, it is a setback. It sets back the clock to a time when a woman who spoke up and spoke out could be publicly shamed and humiliated. It sets back
Amber.
the idea that violence against women is to be taken seriously. I believe Johnny's attorneys succeeded in getting the jury to overlook the key issue of freedom of speech and ignore evidence that was so conclusive that we won in the UK. I'm sad I
Amber.
lost this case, but I am
Are you
sad
serious?
still that I seem to have lost a right I thought I had as an American to speak
You're dead ass
freely
serious about this too.
and openly. And again, that was a statement just put out by Amber Heard just moments after
Amber.
that verdict was read out. Here is another live shot outside of the court.
Send 'em out.
As we continue to wait right here for maybe somebody to come up.
Hold on.
to-
I hope they don't say nothing else while I'm doing this. Amber, I know you did not sit up here and put out this statement in real time and thinking people finna sympathize with you right now? You thinking right after they read this verdict that people finna fuck with you right now in that verdict? Amber, take you and Eva and whoever else believe you. Oh, wait. They said something else. Hold on. Got
I'll read this out to you right
Johnny
now.
Depp.
This is a statement by Johnny Depp saying, 6 years ago, my life, the life of my children, the lives of those closest to me, and also the lives of the people who for many, many years have supported and believed in me were forever changed. All in the blink of an eye. False, very serious, and criminal allegations were leveled at me via the media, which triggered an endless barrage of hateful content.
Yeah.
Although no charges were ever brought against me, it had already traveled around the world twice.
And see?
Within a nanosecond, and it had a seismic
A malignant
impact on my life
narcissist.
and my
Whew.
career. And 6 years later, the jury gave me my life back. I am truly humbled.
That's
My decision
heavy.
to pursue this cause, knowing very well the height of the legal hurdles that I would be facing and the inevitable worldwide spectacle into my life, was only made after considerable thought here. I want to
I see what you're saying, Fluttershy.
Read out the statement a little bit later here on Live Now from Fox, but we do have a continuing breaking news coming to the podium.
Breaking news?
Is Johnny
Here go
Depp's
my girl Camille.
law team. And let's listen right
This
now.
is a career maker right here. Good for them. Look at her. She happy. Good for her. What a way to make a name for yourself. Oh, we can't hear her. They got to turn the mics on. Turn the mics on. Turn the mics on, production.
To the jury,
Thank you.
for their careful deliberation, to the judge and the court staff who have devoted an enormous amount of time and resources towards this case.
Our judicial system is predicated on each person's right to have his or her case heard, and we were honored, truly honored, to assist Mr. Depp in ensuring that his case was fairly considered throughout the trial. We are also most pleased that the trial has resonated for so many people in the public who value truth and justice. Now that the jury has reached its conclusive verdict, it's time to turn the page and look to the future. Thank you all so much.
Good
Thanks
for
to the
them.
jury.
Thank you so much.
She damn near about to break into tears. She's so happy. Good for Camille. Good for Ben. Good for that law firm for believing in Johnny Depp enough to represent him. Because this was a fight. They had their work cut out for them. Good for them. Camille is a badass. She is. I ain't gonna lie to you. She really made me respect female lawyers on a completely different level. She really did. She pulled her weight. And I'm happy that they put her at the forefront to really talk the way she did. Camille showed up. Oh, I don't know. Fluttershy? You say Johnny thinks so too.
With this verdict coming down, we waited for it, we have it, and now the reactions are coming in.
Yeah, right there. That was Camille Vasquez. She is the head of the legal team for Johnny Depp and has made a name for herself specifically from this defamation.
Camille deserves all the raises, baby. Make her a partner at this point. If she can handle that, she can handle anything, baby.
Smiling from ear to ear here. And here's why. Here's the update on the verdict. There is damages of $10 million and then $350,000 punitive damages going for Johnny Depp. For Amber Heard, she got $2 million. Of course, defamation also going in her favor in that case. You might be wondering, because we said in the beginning, $10 million and then $5 million in punitive. Well, there's a Virginia statutory cap on punitive damages.
What?
That means that if the jury awards more than $350,000, the judge is required by law to reduce the punitive damages to the statutory cap of $350,000. This means that $5 million that Depp was awarded would be reduced to $350,000.
That's weak as hell.
Looking at $8,350,000.
Okay.
$1 million for Johnny Depp. Sorry, a lot of numbers here, Mike. But
so $8,350,000 is what he'll get since the $2 million offsets it. Yeah, that's all right. It's cool.
Out in Virginia, but both.
In fact, Johnny, give all that shit to Camille. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just give it over to the law firm, bro. You ain't even gonna miss it. Just give it to them people.
In this case for Johnny Depp as well from Amber Heard in defamation. So that was big. That was substantial. And now he is going to be awarded that. The timeline of that somewhat unclear here, as there might be objections from Amber Heard's.
Of course there is.
And
I'm gonna wait till she finishes.
Response from Johnny Depp. He's clearly excited about it.
As he should be.
Not so much.
No, not at all. And really, the one that I pick up a lot about is Johnny Depp saying in that statement.
You said, and I'd be pretty petty and donate $7 million to the domestic violence associations for men. Ooh, that's a good one, society. And you know he'll do it.
Came against him, and then you really saw his Hollywood career dwindle. Now some would say, hey, now that this has really gone.
Can he sue for lost wages though?
Does he have a classic Hollywood rebound here? Because remember, in Hollywood, they love to build you up. They love to bring you down. And then sometimes they love to bring you
back up.
Even higher.
Yep.
So and see on all of that. It's going to be very, very interesting as we are now entering a new hour here on Live Now from Fox Daytona. Thank you so much. Right now, I do want to kick it out to Fox 5 in D.C. Their coverage is ongoing. Let's listen to a little bit of what they.
Okay, so they heading to D.C. to see what D.C. talking about.
On Live Now from Fox, everybody, as we continue with the very latest in the verdict that has been reached there for both sides, Johnny Depp and
Oh, I'm getting hungry too. My stomach growling.
On Live Now from Fox.
Word that we were getting a verdict around 3 o'clock, and it happened. And this is a game changer, Katie.
It is. It's a remarkable.
Wait, but real quick, what did I say the other day? I said either the earliest will be Wednesday. Wait, what did I say? Friday? No, I changed it from Wednesday to Friday. I lie. I said Friday. They came out. Was this a whole ass Wednesday? They deliberated Friday. They were off Monday, and they deliberated all day yesterday. That lets you know that they were solidified in that. And the fact that they got everybody unanimously to do this so quickly, to me, means they were paying attention to everything. Not only the evidence that they had in front of them, they were paying attention to the evidence right in front of them, which was Amber Heard on the stand, which was Johnny on the stand, which was the witnesses, which was TMZ, which was everything that was brought to them. They didn't just pay attention just to the documents. They paid attention to actions. That says a lot. I'm happy that they didn't just go off of somebody up there crying. Go off of logic. Go off of facts. Go off of evidence. Go off of statements. Go off of the past of her in the UK. Now I'm wondering what the UK go do. Because now pressure is coming down on the UK for the judge being able to let her get away with these lies. See, I'm interested in a whole lot more than just this verdict.
To this case, not looking at the news, hearing testimony day in and day out that was sometimes difficult to hear personally about the intimate moments of a marriage. And they did their due diligence over the course of 3 days of deliberation. Finally today, reaching their decision. Juries take their job seriously.
Good for them.
It's clear this one did, taking their time in reaching this decision today. So much to be said about
that. I'm not sure of. Always smiling.
Decision today after spending a huge chunk of their spring and into early summer hearing all of this testimony and reaching this decision here today.
Wow.
A lot of people will dismiss this and say, why are you so into a case that has 2 Hollywood stars going?
It's more than just 2 Hollywood stars. This trickles down. This is going to be a movement. It's going to trickle all the way down.
We can't really understate the meaning of precedent when we
This damn
talk
light,
about how
crazy.
this all turned out. Because I know there's a lot of lawyers out there that are like lifting their jaws off the floor after hearing how it played out and hearing that Johnny Depp was indeed found to be defamed. This is really something that's
going to be huge.
Going forward and for other cases and for other people in similar situations. What does this say not only about our freedom of speech, but also how we don't have the right to go out there and falsely accuse people of things and put it in the public eye?
Well, it's certainly a remarkable finding by this jury. Angie, you and I have been talking for 6 weeks now during the 4 o'clock news about how difficult it is to prove defamation,
you know what?
especially when it
I'm sorry, I'm paying attention to the comments late. What'd you talk about?
And awarded $15 million in
What you got going on?
remarkable feat. They awarded
She's
$5
tainted to me
million
now.
of that 15 in punitive damages, and I want to point out that we're looking at a Virginia regulation law that actually limits recovery of that punitive damage amount to around $350,000 rather than $5 million.
I hate that that's a thing.
Following up about it might not be that it actually gets to be that $5 million amount, but Angie, to your point, the fact that the jury found defamation here against the odds, it's an incredibly difficult thing to prove. Defamation rarely goes to trial, much less a 6-week trial. So all of this is remarkable.
He said this doesn't necessarily mean that it's over. We're going to check
You know it, shut up.
later in the show. Katie Barlow for us outside the Fairfax County courtroom. Thank you. Meanwhile, we do know that Amber Heard, she did win one claim and in her case and was awarded $2 million. Also,
We don't care about them little funky $2 million.
Part of it saying, quote, the disappointment I feel today is beyond words.
Nikki should hire Camille. Everybody about to be after Camille.
Not enough to stand up to the disproportionate power, influence, and sway of my ex-husband, end quote.
And Johnny Depp also released a statement saying, quote,
Okay, so we heard these statements real quick, so let me say this. Amber keeps poking at Hollywood and the powers that be. Amber, count your fucking days, ma'am. You cannot, she been throughout this case, she been poking and prying at Hollywood. It's everybody else's fault. It's everybody else's fault. It's not me. It's everybody else's fault. And now even in the statement, she's saying, oh, the power of my ex-husband and the power of Hollywood. Amber, you are messing up your chances, if you even had any chances left after this, to get some type of gig, even a damn Flintstone kids commercial. You are fucking it up for yourself by the way that you are talking about these people. Now, I know you feel like you have some type of pull. Baby, you ain't got that much pull. You couldn't even rank up there with Jason Momoa as your lawyers thought you did. Stop throwing these people under the bus. Even in this moment of desperation, you still just tossing everybody to the side. You did this. You got to be held responsible and have to be accountable for your actions, man. Goddamn, what is it gonna take? You need to be sued again? You go in and probably getting sued again, but let me listen to these people.
Those people were on Johnny Depp's side, so this didn't really come as a shock, but it's still very surreal seeing it.
Little Susan.
So. How closely did you follow this, and why do you think people were just so interested in this whole trial?
I think one of the reasons why is because it's on every single social media, especially TikTok, and that's pretty much where...
Not you bringing up TikTok. We don't count TikTok, but we'll let you have it.
And I pretty much watched like most of the courtroom cases, so
gotcha. All right, well, thank you so much
Shut
for
up, Brit Brat.
chatting with us. So there you have it. Certainly, some people here in support of one of the two parties. Some people here recognizing that this is happening in Fairfax County. And
it was like 3 people there for Amber Heard. 3. And then the people that she brought with her family members. Everybody in that crowd ain't there for Amber. They there for Johnny. Stop playing. Talking about some support there for both sides. Ain't nobody there supporting Amber like that. And that proved day in and day out when they left the courtrooms how they was booing her. Ain't nobody there to come and see her oldest.
I think that's the case.
The hell?
Yeah, it's hard to say. We've talked to a handful of people who really watched this very closely. If you were with us in our last 15 minutes, we spoke with a woman who said she genuinely came into this with sort of no presuppositions about this case itself, and that she felt that the evidence itself really lended itself to a verdict.
Well, this is Fairfax County. I should have went to be nosy. Oh, okay.
Those who really did come out and wanted to listen to the evidence, follow along on TikTok or social media, that's sort of part of the fervor for Johnny Depp that we've seen out here.
Okay.
Cases start to take a national spotlight. People start to pay very close attention to them, and when we hear.
So I'm gonna end this off on YouTube. Let me get ready to close it out for YouTube really quick, okay? This was a dramatic turn of events. We started on one live, which was the Monique, Sydney, and DL Hughley situation, and in the midst of that, we end up getting a verdict right dead in the middle of that. So we just kicked that to the curb, threw that to the trash, and we went directly for the verdict. And in case you are tuning in late, Johnny Depp basically have won the case. Well, I'm not gonna say practically. He did. He won the case, but he has to pay out. Really not. It's been offset. The $2 million for Amber Heard. That's not a big deal. He still is awarded the $8,350,000, which is huge for him. This is not only a stance for Johnny Depp. I always said if he did win this, I presented 2 scenarios in the beginning of this. I said if Johnny Depp win this case, this is going to change the face of how domestic violence is looked at for men. It's going to be taken a little bit more seriously only because it was such a high-profile situation that it's going to trickle down now, and men are probably going to start speaking out if they feel that they even have a smidgen of a chance to win. They may not be awarded like Johnny Depp. They may not walk off and win like Johnny Depp, but at least their good names and their reputation will be repaired. That's what's most important, because even an allegation of something like that can destroy you. Okay, so I think in a sense, especially for somebody like Johnny Depp and for men in general, it's not even about winning the money. It's not about the money. It's about the principle. It's about your reputation. It's about who you are as a man, because we knew as men, all we have is our good name. If you ain't got a good name, you ain't got nothing. All right. So for him, I think that this is way bigger than that. Way, way bigger than that. And he's made his statement here today. So with that being said, congratulations to Johnny Depp. Amber Heard, I don't know what you're going to do. Maybe you can get a commercial somewhere. I don't know. That's your problem. That's your business. They ain't got nothing to do with me. They back in the courtroom? Hold on. Wait, I thought we was done. Hold on real quick. Let me unmute this.
2911. Mr. Depp's claim against Ms. Heard.
Is this just repeating?
1. As to the statement appearing in the
Oh, I'm sorry. It should look. I thought they was about to come to something else. I'm about to go back on it, but never mind. We're done. We're done. we're done with it. So with that being said, I'll see you guys on the next one. All right. Take care of yourself. Bye. Hold on, station head.